Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Once again, the Lakers, they're blowing out the Wizards. Like I said, man, they could only beat bottom feeders. That's the only teams they could beat. Teams under 500, non-playoff contenders, teams that are not in contention, they could beat them. It's no problem. LeBron could front run. They'll beat the scrubby teams as they should. Every time they face a formidable opponent, they lose. It's nothing new. This is the same story. They'll beat all the bad teams in the league on the east side, on the west side. The bad teams, the Lakers, they'll win. The Nets, the Wizards, all the bad teams in the NBA. Once they face a team that's middle of the pack or on the upper echelon, they're going to lose. Watch all the LeBron fans. They're going to beat their chest now. Overly excited. It's the Wizards. What do you expect? It's the Wizards. They're not good. And this is really telling. And this shows you. This is proof. The Lakers, they're not a good team. If you could only beat the bottom feeders, how are you going to advance in the playoff? How are you supposed to make it in the second round, third round, if you even get to the second round? How are they supposed to advance? They can't even beat the teams that are actually good or even mid-tier. They can't beat teams that's middle of the pack. But they could beat up on all the scrubs, teams that you won't see in the playoffs. So I'm not impressed, man. And I'm not trying to hate on the Lakers. No, I'm just saying I want to see you beat a few good teams, back to back to back. Can you beat a few good teams? That would be, that'd be nice to see the Lakers actually beat some formidable teams, some contenders, playoff contenders. That would be nice. Because then I'll be like, okay, but if you are a Laker fan, this should be very discouraging. Even though they won. Even though they won the game, it should be very discouraging. This is telling you my team is not that good. They won't be able to beat all the top teams in the West. I mean, granted, they have experience in Houston. They're a young team. OKC, they're young, but a little more experienced than Houston, or a lot more. Mavericks, they got a lot of experience. They're still a young team, but they have experience. They're not super young. Denver is Denver, and they own the Lakers. We know the rule with that. If Kawhi is healthy, the Clippers, they will beat the Lakers. So if the Lakers can't beat anybody that's worth talking about, what's the point? If I am a Laker fan, I would be very discouraged. Like, okay, all we do is beat up on bottom feeders. And that don't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You got to beat the teams that's at the top. That build confidence. That gives you a reassurance. Like, yeah, we could compete with the teams at the top. But I wouldn't throw a parade over this. What do you expect? They are supposed to beat these teams. They're not good by any metrics. These teams are garbage. So if I'm a Laker fan, I wouldn't throw a parade over it. Yes, I would be happy my team won. Great, but I still wouldn't feel confident. Like, man, every time we face a team worth talking about, we get blown off the court. I mean, what more can I say, man? I'm not impressed. The Wizards, they're not good. The Nets, they're not good. But as always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.